Alex back with another cryptocurrency video here with some more immense value, deep value, okay? Not here to talk about some altcoin that nobody cares about. I'm here to show you how to find altcoins, okay? I could teach you how to fish or I could give you the fish. Which one do you want? Now, the person that said, give me the fish, this video is not for you, okay? My videos are not for everybody. I'm getting people with a lot of comments and negative comments and stuff. This is not for everyone. This is for the people that are serious. This is for the people that are willing to dive deep. This is for the people that are willing to leave it all on the line. They want to change their lives. They want to actually make money. They want to optimize their business standards to the 0.01%. Okay? I'm not playing around. I want to be a Kobe of business. Okay? I'm not trying to go play hoops on the side on a Saturday with my friends and my homeboys. I'm trying to completely dominate business and cryptocurrency. And if you're with me on that, well, this video is for you. 5 value investing rules to find the top altcoins. Okay, guys, I'm not playing around. I'm giving you immense value from here on out. Now, if you're new to the channel, this is actually a new type of video for me. Usually you see my face. Usually I'm talking and burning money or something like that. But in this video, in the next couple of videos, it's going to be strictly value. So I can actually make a difference. So now that I have this power of people that's following me, instead of just feeding people false, low quality information, I want to actually try to change people's lives. So if you appreciate that, if you appreciate what this channel brings, guys, do me a favor, smash the like button. Let's spread it to as many people as possible. And if you're new to the channel, guys, like this is all you get. You get the real deal, no spiel every single time. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure to demolish the push notification little bell there, and you better do it for all notifications. Hit the notification bell and do it for all notifications. So every time I drop a video, you got something to consume that doesn't lower the quality of your life. Okay, but that's dramatic. Let me jump into the video. So guys, before we get started, guys, really quickly, I launched my course. So if you purchased my last course before, if you guys purchased blockchain basics and you spent the money for the pre-sale, you should have received an email with the login as well as your email and the password to log in, so you can get access to the account. This is called Fundamental Secrets. I'll leave the link in the description below. So yeah, go ahead and take advantage of the course. It just launched and everybody's talking about it. It's pretty exciting. This is the type of thing that you sit back, pull out a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen and take some notes, okay? I'm telling you right now, this information is going to help you find these altcoins. It's going to help you actually understand what's going on in the market, and you're going to be able to research the cryptocurrencies the right way. Let me invite you to understand something really quickly, okay? So I want to explain the root cause of why people can't find these 100x altcoins, why they can't be financially independent off of cryptocurrency. I've been doing it for 5 years. Why they can't start their own business, get out of the rat race, right? The 9 to 5, the system that they made for us, right? Why people are struggling right now in this epidemic. They can't make money. Maybe they lost their job. Why can't you get out of that box? And the truth is because you don't leave it all on the line. Most of you are like the picture on the left here. You're half-ass. You're slightly getting into the cryptocurrency and slightly creating a business and slightly, I'll just do it. It's a side hustle. Side hustle is literally the worst concept I have ever heard in my life. Nobody ever got rich and did something great off of a side hustle. Now, they might have gotten started, got their feet wet with a side hustle, but if you're serious and you want to really, really make money, you have to be a professional. Now, I want to really hit this concept home because most of you don't even understand what it takes to be a professional, okay? You guys don't even get it. You're not even around it. You're not even around professionals. There's a difference between seeing something and feeling something, okay? Now, let me ask you a question. If you've never tasted orange juice in your life and you looked at orange juice, what is the difference between you never knowing what that orange juice tastes like versus you taking a glass of orange juice and gulping it down? It is a night and day difference. It is a whole embodiment, okay? And most of you have never even been around professionals, professional crypto investors. Most of you have never been around professional business people. So you don't understand what it takes to be professional. It's completely understood. That's why we're trying to make this video. That's why I'm making this value content for you guys so you can understand the difference, okay? So again, I'm not trying to discourage people. I'm just simply pointing out the truth. Don't be sensitive. If you're a sensitive type of person, obviously this video is not going to be for you because I'm going to call out all the BS. I'd rather a whole bunch of people stop following me for me speaking the truth than a whole bunch of people follow me because I'm, over there shilling 500x altcoins that don't mean nothing, and you back it up with no evidence. Of course I do the clickbait. You guys know that from my last video when I talk about YouTube. Of course I do that, but I follow up. I want to follow up. Okay, I'm not going to leave you empty inside. This is follow-up season. I am a professional. I'm a professional. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so now you guys think you know how to research cryptocurrency. It's so funny. People come to me with this stuff. It's absolutely hilarious. It's funny the way people think that their 2-hour research session and watching a couple of videos on YouTube about an altcoin is good research. Okay, and then you put your money in it, and then you cry to me when you guys lose money. It's ridiculous. So there's 2 types of research when you're executing fundamental analysis. Well, I'm sure you guys don't even understand this concept, but I'm gonna explain it to you. There's quantitative and there's qualitative. Okay, you have to break it up into 2. So qualitative is basically related to the quality or character of something. You can't put a number behind it. And then there's quantitative, which is the exact opposite, where you can, take charts, you can take analytics and put a number on it, okay? To be a successful investor and finding these undervalued altcoins, finding the real intrinsic value of these altcoins so you can make money in the future, 100x, 200x, you have to have the whole game. You have to have the jump shot and the dribbles. You can't be a one-sided player. If you're just doing technical analysis all the time, you're going to miss out on some all-star marketer that comes to, pump this coin and takes it to the next level. Okay. But then if you know nothing about numbers, if you can't do classical technical analysis or look at trends or momentum, then you're going to miss the price movements. It's as simple as that. You have to be an all-around player. Okay. And this is professionalism. This is the 0.01% optimized. This is taking every little stinking detail and riding it out. And I'm going to show you, again, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to show you how to solve this. Okay, I'm going to show you how to stop being a half-ass, and I'm going to turn yourself into a professional. But wait to the end of the video. A lot of you are going to miss it, but I want to give you guys at least the 5 principles so you can do your research a little bit better. And one of them is understanding the difference between quantitative and qualitative. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now, when you're doing research, this is the most important thing. You have to be organized. And most of you don't even understand what that really means, but breaking it down into segments that you can tear apart. Okay. So the depth that I take research is so far that, and sometimes you have to stick to a niche, because I could research one coin for months. Okay. So sticking to a niche allows me to understand the whole industry. And what do I mean by niche? Okay. So what I mean by niche is whatever cryptocurrency, you say you got a new altcoin that somebody talked about on YouTube and you want to check its credibility. Okay, that's what you should be doing. Most of you don't. But let's say some guy comes out with this new altcoin, right? And you want to check his credibility. You can't just research that one coin. You have to research every single coin amongst that ecosystem. How is that not obvious? You have to research all of its competitors. Business is a competition game. And blockchain technology, it's revolutionary. Yeah. Everybody knows that. You know how the decentralization works. That's great and all. But there's only going to be like the top 3 players per ecosystem that's going to last. 99% of cryptocurrencies are going to lose the majority of its value. If you're not within the top players of the ecosystem, if you're not playing with the top players of the specific ecosystem in cryptocurrency, let me explain what I'm saying. So like, for example, one ecosystem would be like a world computer, right? It would be like a world computer. And then we're talking about, in that case, we're talking about what? Tron. We're talking about IOST. We're talking about Ethereum's the best one. We're talking about EOS. We got to find that whole ecosystem and then find the top dogs in that ecosystem, right? You can't align your research with one coin. It makes no sense. Of course, if you want to just understand what the coin does, that you could do that. Your 2-hour research session, that's fine. But if you really want to compare and make money, this has to be done. You have to isolate variables. Do you guys understand that there's like hundreds of variables that you have to isolate and research in depth? And we're going to talk about some of the variables. There's no way I can, this video would be 16 hours long if I give you every single variable, but we're going to talk about the most important ones I think most people should at least look at. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm throwing you a fish here. Like, I'm trying to help you. And then the last one is you got to find benchmarks. You got to compare your coins to the top in the industry and see what they're doing different to beat them, guys. It's a game of competition. It's pretty straightforward. You have to take it this deep. If you're a professional, you have to take it this deep. Now, here's 4 other rules. That was rule number 1. Okay, I promised 5 rules. Here's the 4 other rules. Okay, you have to look into the leadership, who runs the product. You have to look in the product. How good is the product? Is it pipe dreams? Are they actually following through? You have to look into the industry. Who are they competing with? I explained this in the last slide, but we're going to go a little bit deeper. And then obviously you have to understand what the marketing is doing. That's the most important probably in cryptocurrency specifically, being the fact that like there's no physical product. There's nothing. There's no storefront. It's all perception, right? If you don't understand marketing, how are you going to, it doesn't make sense. Okay, let's go to the next one. So leadership, first thing. When someone's researching and you're looking into the leadership, most of you don't even understand what a good leader has. This is what I mean by isolating the variables, right? You have to understand first what's the qualities of a good leader by being a historian of the greatest leaders ever. I've read 20, 30 books on business. You know, I know the Amazon story. I know the Apple story. I know Sam Walton's story. I researched the heck out of businesses to understand why these leaders succeed and why these businesses, did good, right? Is your business a blue ocean versus red ocean? People don't even know what that is. Go read Blue Ocean Strategy. I'll explain it slightly. Basically, a blue ocean is somebody that's extremely innovative and he's creating his own ocean. And a red ocean is a company that's just competing with the other people. And it's red because it's bloody, because they're just competing. Okay, that's very, very basic understanding. You can read a whole book just to understand that one variable, okay? You have to go with the blue oceans in crypto. It's a brand new market. If you got a weak leader that only cares about his reputation and he's jumping from one company to the other, not finishing any products, he's a weak leader. You need the blue ocean strategists. You need the Elon Musks, okay? Industry experience. Does this person even understand how blockchain works, or are they just there to make money? Right? Do they have industry experience? Have they created blockchains in the past? Right? You have to deep dive into these people's lives. You have to stalk them if you're serious. Depends on how serious you are. I don't know if you're a professional or not. What strategic alliances does this person have? The leaders in the company, what do they do? Like, do they have ties to banks? Do they have ties to, Google? Do they have ties to tech companies? Like what's going on there? You have to stalk these people's lives, the team dynamic. Okay. That's crazy. I know it's crazy. But there's literally dynamics of teams, personality types that you can pinpoint and see if they're even good working together. This is how deep a professional goes in understanding these products. They go extremely deep. They go miles deep. Okay, let's just jump to the next one. This is getting a little too crazy here. Okay, so great product. There's the quality of the product, right? Most of you, they don't even understand like what code commits are. Okay, you got not only is it code commits, but it's how many committers. It's how many lines of code. There's so many different factors to the quality of the product. How does the user interface, right? How does it feel? Is it working? How quick do they solve bugs? I could talk about products for like 3 hours. Okay. The product market fit. Does it even work in the world's current conditions? Everything in cryptocurrency is speculation. Everything, people are guessing. 90% of the value in cryptocurrency is big guesses. Okay. They're all guessing. What does that mean? Well, nobody's using the product. No one's using the product. So when we get to the point where we have to use the product and it's becoming a thing where people actually use, do they have a good product market fit? Or have they been lollygagging for the past couple of years with really good perception, making people think they have a product fit, but it's not true, okay? People do this all the time, man. I've seen developer teams make 16 different coins just to hope one goes off. Once that one goes off, they have their product and they run with it. They don't even care. They run with it. They don't care about the business. They're just doing it to raise money because they hold a bag. They have like 40% of the supply. If the product goes up in value, they dump it on you. They don't care if there's a product market fit. They're just there for the short term. Some of these people you don't even know. It's crazy. The exit of the product. Okay, what's the end game, right? Who are they going to merge with? Because guys, the internet is interconnected. And if there's no exit strategy for the company, that's a big red flag. Is it 10 times better than traditional products? Okay, guys, when we're talking about blockchain here, this disruptive technology, okay, it can't just be a little bit better. It can't be a little bit better than traditional. Why? Because they have a freaking stronghold. These people have billions, in some cases, millions of dollars. In traditional, they've been set for 50, 60 years. The product can't just be better. It has to be 10 times better. You have to become a historian of the greatest tech products and tech CEOs of all time. This must be a thing that you do to become a professional. But I don't know if you're a professional. Next one. Industry. In their current ecosystem, how do they match up to competitors in the blockchain? I explained this. I explained this already. Being organized, right? Having everything sectioned out, taking your notes, right? People don't even take notes when they research. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're leaving it to memory? It's crazy. How do they match up against the current competitors in traditional? Now, last one I was talking about product. I'm talking about everything right now, not just product. How do they match up when it comes to team? How do they match up when it comes to marketing? Everything. You have to look at the macroeconomics of everything. You have to look at, every little detail. You're putting your hard-earned cash. And depending on how much money you have in it, if you're not looking this deep, well, guess what? I'm going to beat you. The whole game of cryptocurrency and trading is essentially trying to beat people and taking their bags. If you didn't understand that by now, I have a lot of videos. You guys need to dive deep, but essentially it's a big competition. Trading is a red ocean. It's not blue ocean. You guys are fighting amongst each other. That's exactly what's going on. And I want you to think of in the macro about politicians. What politicians do they need to get by? Gatekeepers, strongholds, all these big companies that are not going to let them win. They don't care if there's an innovative product. You think you're going to just let this blockchain company come and change their whole way of living? That doesn't happen in the real world. You guys got to get into the real world and you got to be professional. Let's go to the next one here. Marketing. Okay. This is the most important factor. Perception. How do people in cryptocurrency perceive these projects? How do people in traditional perceive these products? Right? If you think about Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin's being attacked from all angles when it comes to perception. There's a couple of cases where people have tried to do something physical against Bitcoin, but 90% of all attacks against Bitcoin are simply people calling it, the drug dealer's coin, right? Or the Ponzi scheme. That's all perception attacks. What does that mean? Perception is everything. That means that that's their biggest tool, right? So if your project, if you don't know how much traffic they're getting, if you don't know where the traffic's coming from, if you don't know the quality of the traffic, or if they're lying to you, which a lot of cases they do, they just lie about their traffic. If you don't understand how their social media is being run and if they're even trying with their social media, do they have a marketing campaign? If so, what is their marketing campaign? That can come in hundreds of different variations. I know a lot of you heard about that new coin ByteDAO. Their marketing campaign was YouTube. Some people's marketing campaign is Google Ads. Somebody's, people's marketing campaign is, just simply giving away free coins. What is their campaign? And then what is their reputation? How do they handle reputation, right? A lot of times we'll see a coin literally in catastrophic devastation. And then you got the CEO going up there talking about, it's all good. It's all good. Do you know how much of a risk that is? Do you understand how much of a risk that is? You have to assess the gap between them actually lying and the actual risk. You have to assess that gap. That's how detailed professionals get, guys. Now, I explained to you, this is 10 to 20% of how deep you should be really going. I gave you the best points, right? This is basically all I can do for you because it's going to take a really long time. This is going to take way too long. Maybe I'll make a video series. Leave a comment below if you guys want me to make some more content about the specific subject of value investing. Let me know in the comment section below. I'll do another video like this. But I would rather actually help you. That's my goal. My goal is to actually help you. And the only way I could possibly do that is by changing who you are as a person. Because if I change who you are as a person, all this comes right after. You have to build a strong foundation. Let me explain the number one reason why people suck in business and why they're not professional. Now, the top bar there, that's the average person. Right there, the top bar, you guys see that top bar? That's the average person, okay? This long little black bar there, that represents their energy per week or per month or however the time you want to, whatever, the time measure doesn't matter, okay? That represents their effort. You know what the red bars represent? The red bars represent where they put their time and effort into. Okay, so the guy on the top there, he plays Fortnite 6 days a week, at least an hour, which is probably nothing compared to what most people play. Plays Call of Duty, right? Oh, your friend has the marijuana business that you're involved with as well. Oh yeah, I'm in cryptocurrency too. Oh, I do Forex on the side. Oh, I tried drop shipping one time. You see all those red bars? Those are all different business ventures. Oh, I'm part-time in school and I got a part-time job as well as a full-time job. You see all that? You see all that? That's distraction. You suck because you spread your time and energy way too thin. Way too thin. Your health sucks. Well, not all of you, but most people's health suck. They don't optimize their diet. They're not optimizing their time management. They're not optimizing the best time of the day to work. They don't even know what the best time of the day to work is. There's literally a science to that. And then people like me, you see this little bar right here? You see that little bar right there at the bottom left-hand corner? I'm not even trying to brag. I'm just telling you guys the truth. People like me that spend all their time optimizing for the 0.00001% come and completely catastrophically demolish all of you in this one area. Now, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. What I'm saying is I focus hard, and anybody that doesn't focus gets demolished. This is how I feel in cryptocurrency. This is how I feel on my YouTube channel. Shout out all those half-assed YouTubers. I'm coming to take your spot. I optimize for the 0.001%, and that is right there, guys, the definition of professionalism. I'm going to leave it at that. If you like the quality of this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with this technology, you will get left behind. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.